anytime that you believe somebody, and if you buy into their image that they're portraying of who they are, from them gaining your trust, you giving a trust, right? That's what they want from you. Anytime you do that to the wrong person, right? If you allow an individual to deceive you with their image, you automatically enter into a curse. Because now your mind has believed something that is not true. And now somebody is able to trick you into accepting a lie. In my personal life, I noticed that whenever I accepted that lie from an individual, you know, they're able to now spiritually have some influence on my life and how my life turns out. Believe it or not. It's through that trust, right? Trust in God. Jesus have said if you have the trust, if you have the faith, you can move mountains, complete faith. So this trust has a spiritual power. And these people know this, right? And that's why they present this trustworthy image of them to you. A squeaky clean image of you. I'm a good person, always image of you. You may be even a much better person, but you are realistic. You don't feel like you have to put up an image. You should be accepted for the way you are. Right? But that doesn't work in this world. It should. That is how it should be. Because if you appear to be having problems, it just gives an opportunity for other people to help you, and you support each other. We're supporting each other. Okay? But people who are prideful, they want to always appear like they are good. Everything is perfect. How you doing? I'm good. Everything's good. Everything's good. Good. And it also has to do with the corporations and the business world. They're not trying to hear your problems as an employee. They want to hear minimum. Hey, how are you? Good. That's it. Go to work. I don't complain to me about anything. That's a corporation's attitude, and that's how they want people to be. Right? And now, that's how most people turn out to be. They don't show you any vulnerability, anything they're going through. Even if you say it, nobody wants to listen. So the people who are faking this image are that's how you are supposed to be. Now you're supposed to act like that now in today's society. You're supposed to have this image. And as you notice, the people that are able to display this image in public are the most successful. This deceitful, and the ability to deceive people. That's what you get. That's how you get your what do you call it? Your supporters. Your ability to deceive other people. You in this system that we're living in today, that is what you need. You got to be pathological liar. You got to be a psychopath. You have to, without any guilt or shame or any kind of remorse for what you're doing, you have to deceive the people to get to the levels of success today. But how it affects you is it's a spiritual thing when you somebody presents you a squeaky clean image of them, and as a empath or a chosen one, chosen people of God, you really want to like people. You really want to like people. You're not trying to be. You hate other people, when you automatically think you don't expect this person is faking it because you're looking at the world from your perspective. You wouldn't do that. You always display who you are, no matter how you're feeling, right? You don't even know how to act like that. So when you see somebody's doing that, you automatically assume that this person that's how they're feeling. So you take their leadership, right? Maybe because you're not in a good place, you think that. But the truth is that's an image that they're portraying, which is not real. They're much, much more broken than you, and they're afraid to show that because they're prideful. They want to lie to the people, lie to the people that are around them, so that they can cheat their way through. Instead of showing you who they are, being vulnerable in front of you, they're cheating. The best thing that you could do is not to give them your trust. Don't give them your trust, because when you give them your trust, that means that you are, you know, seeing them as a special person and seeing them as a good person with your eyes. Obviously, you're looking at them as a good person. So your ability to discern between the characters of people, it matters. So always have your guards up. Okay, whenever you're meeting up with somebody new, you might even. I even seen this happening with people when they go buy a car. They just get a car salesman. They just really become friends with the car salesman. Like, that's just an image that they're portraying. Uh, a lot of times people fall into that. We fall into the, all the celebrities, right? We don't know like what's going on in their private life. We see that they coming, even all the political uh, leaders and all these people. We don't know their true character. And what all I'm saying is, until you know the true character of somebody, you should not trust them. You should not trust them. You cannot trust. Many people fall for this. If somebody's squeaky clean image and the happy image that they portray, people fall for that. But keep in mind that there are many, 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 many actors and deceivers in this world that we're living today, and don't allow them to trick you. Don't allow them to put a spell on you. Because when you do that, when you trust them, and if they happen to be a narcissist, right, psychopath, or people of pride, full of pride and deception, and what they can do, they'll always, in the narcissism, they always look down on you. Doesn't matter what you do, what you have done, all your success, everything you've done. Never mind everything you've done. You're just a good person. Just you being a good person, caring person, not like them, an honest person. That itself has a lot of value. These people, everything good, they look down on. So if you're good, they see it as weakness. If you're kind, they see it as weakness. Everything, the good quality that you have, they ignore that. And they see you, they look for your weakness. They're looking for your weakness. That's all, so they can dominate you, right? So this is why it's a curse, because they have, you allow them, you trust them now, and they are looking at your weakness. And they deceived you by pretending to be this person. Someone who looks at your weakness like that is just straight up your enemy. They're your spiritual enemy. They want that weakness to spread in your life. They're your spiritual enemy. Just realize that, and you don't have to let them know or anything. You don't have to be upfront about it, but just don't trust them. Don't give them any trust. Always be on your guard until they can prove to you that they're trustworthy. Because every single person that you trust, even celebrities, even politicians, right? If they're not connected to the truth of God, truth of the Creator, truth of the Spirit, right? They're connected to the demonic energy of deception, of pride, of arrogance, of injustice, all of these demonic energy. By trusting them, you are creating what do you call a link, a soul connection through that trust, through them and to the demonic realm, in which that they can control you, they can affect your life, because the trust is extremely, like I said earlier. Jesus said you can move the mountains with faith in a person, or trust in a person. So it is a spiritual power that you should never, ever, ever, ever give it to the wrong person.